Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another Sunday at DMV Investigations, where we have a little less D but a whole lot of balls. And I am Vicky. Hello, everyone. Hi, Will. Hey, Snugs. And yes, Glenn, we can always smell you. I'm sorry. I apologize. And oh my, what a last few days. You know, these CG church streams and then Finn are really making the weekends a little bit more exciting, aren't they? Come on, you know it. Everybody loves to spend a good couple of hours in the slums on a Saturday. You know you do. Or maybe a Sunday morning. Hit that 8th hour of Finn stream when he's drunk off his ass. It's beautiful. It's like the old days of the slums. I mean, it kind of sucks, actually, but yes, I have heard that the CG Church and Liam had a falling out. Gosh, who could have saw that coming? I don't know. Maybe it was because they platformed Matt Barr again, or had on Dark Gift. I have no idea. But it is a Liam versus the world rematch that nobody really wanted. Yeah. I know. Yeah, it's just going to be endless. It is just going to be endless. We had lefty social media freaking out over a Denim ad. Man, some of the shit I was hearing, from Nazi dog whistle to male gaze. Why are they selling women's jeans with the male gaze? I don't know, because it's not just a male gaze. I am a big admirer of Miss Sweeney's assets, so to speak. You know, I kind of got to be reminded to look up just a little. And it's how you sell shit. Everybody wants to think they're going to look as good as Miss Sweeney in a pair of American Eagle jeans. And they totally reminded me of the denim ads from the 80s and the 90s. The weird, idiosyncratic ones with Brooke Shields when she was 17. Talk about sexualization. She did that ad in her Calvins, and I think she may have been shirtless in the print ad. The TV ad, she was wearing like this big billowy peasant kind of top and these super tight Calvin jeans, and you'd get these shots of 17-year-old Brooke Shields' ass. Yeah, those were the 80s. Yeah. But then what else happened? Ethan relaunched his, well, he launched his closeout. So I guess he's keeping it open for like another month, something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I don't even think Ethan really knows. I know it was a stupid idea. And part of the reason it's a stupid idea is because if I were to Google Indiegogo, Cyberfrog, 3 Red Extermination, I don't even get the Indiegogo page because it's been shadow banned. You have to backdoor it through BackerKit. I'm also gonna be talking about Katydid over on Finn's channel this weekend. It was amazeballs. First, her interactions with Finn, and then the absolute screaming match that was engaged in with Chris Stanley. All right, that was a little bit of an exaggeration. That was a little bit, just a little, but it was a good old-fashioned fight, like the kind we used to have. Yeah. bringing back memories of Liam and the blood sports. Yeah. Katie's not very good at it, though. But it was fun to watch it. It was fun because she's the one that broke. She truly and completely broke. And she's the one that wanted it to happen. Crazy. Oh, I also have this. This was, I saw this clip on Twitter from Student of God, but I clipped it out because I wanted to get a better audio quality. Since we have the signups for the Pit Omnibus happening, I thought this came about a few days ago. I thought it was kind of timely.
Different artists. I know, like Shelby here too says he enjoyed your inks on Pit 3 and 4. I think Joe should put out an ink sampler book and allow your nicer pages to. Oh, dude, that would be fascinating. Maybe that's what you're going to kickstart.
I'm not sure what an ink sampler is, unless it's just a couple of pages from a lot of different things I do.
Yeah, I think that's what he imagines, because he's also an artist and an inker himself, so he's been in the business for a hot minute. But yeah, for those wondering, Dale Keown did just finally put the sign-up page for the Pit Omni. You guys go sign up on Indiegogo.
I discovered Dale. I discovered.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I saw this little black and white book, and I thought this stuff was great. And this is way before the internet. So I made what I seem to remember 10, 15 phone calls tracking him down all over Canada. And I said, hey, your stuff's great. Send me some samples. And he sent me samples. I turned them into 3-page packets that I stapled together. I hand wrote his phone number on it. I handed it out. He got his first job. He became Dale Keown. He would have been Dale Keown without me, but at least I got him in. Right? Then I inked the Pit stuff, and he still owes me money for it. Okay.
Well, now that it's up on Indiegogo for the campaign, maybe he'll reach out.
Yeah, I don't. If he just sent me $50 a month for the last 20 years, I think he would have been paid off by now. But that doesn't seem to be a priority for him.
Oh no! Dang, you hear that, Dale? Maybe you're listening.
Yeah.
Let's see. Garcia Lopez made our Atari Force, a rad comic. Mm-hmm.
He's incapable of doing anything bad. There is no such thing as a bad Garcia Lopez drawing. It's that simple.
Yeah. Let's see.
As a matter of fact, people with big egos.
Yeah. So the grift goes deep and long. I mean, this is at a time when Dale was making how much per frickin' issue? Hey, here's $1 million, man. And what did you blow it on? Because you weren't paying your fucking inker. I went past the 5-minute mark. I can swear now. Hello, Aldous. Hello, Edwin. Enjoying the cooler weather? I am. Oh my gosh. The last 2 days have been heaven. It's been this horrific, feels like 106 for the last 3 weeks. Heavy humidity, and the last couple of days were just cool because we had no sun. It's all right. May have sent me a little crazy, the not having sun thing. But yes, pay your inker, Dale. How hard can it be? Well, we know it's pretty fucking hard at this point because Dale's kind of broke. Yeah. So next up, Froggen. Froggen, of course, is one of the 3 creators. Oh, that went weird. I don't know why the slides did that, but Frogan is one of the 3 creators being sued by Ethan Klein, and well, she was served. She the proof of service was filed on happened on 7/14, and today Today was her deadline, ladies and gentlemen, to answer the complaint. She had until 4 o'clock. Yeah. She had until 4 o'clock to file, because I checked, man. I do that. I'm a checker. I will look that shit up. I looked at the oh gosh, I just took the wrong thing off. I looked at the local rules, and the local rules said if you can file electronically, you have to file electronically. And there were very few exceptions. One of the exceptions being if you were a pro se defendant. Well, she, I guess, is a pro se defendant. Maybe. It's possible she toddled her ass down to the courthouse by 6 o'clock and it just wasn't entered into the system before close of shop today. But as it stands now, she's kind of fucked. She only has a couple of choices here. She can try claiming she wasn't served, but the only way I could see that working is if she plops down a lease with an address somewhere else than the place that she was served at, which means that the woman who answered the door wouldn't, or, you know, and said, I'm not Frogan and she doesn't live here, was telling the truth. The chances of that being the case are so freaking slim. You know, that I just don't see it happening for her at all. I mean, when I wasn't served, and I was in North Carolina and supposedly served at my old apartment in California. This is a totally different thing. Totally different. So she's really screwed up. I don't know what she was hoping for. I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know if she thought she could continue to pretend that she didn't receive a summons and didn't get the complaint. It's possible. You know, she doesn't appear to be very bright. I guess she could do that. I guess. It doesn't make much sense, though. But it's going to be a train wreck and fun to watch. The next step will be Ethan Klein's attorney filing for default with the clerk of the court. That doesn't automatically mean that that he gets whatever it is he asks for. There are two ways that it happens. It either gets decided by the clerk of the court, just if your paperwork is on point and it's all and there's no question about monies and what is owed, then the clerk can go ahead and just enter the default judgment. Default is different from default judgment. She's in default, but there hasn't been a default judgment. That's when the court finalizes it and says, here, you lost. Now it could go to a judge. If she's lucky, she could write to the court, say, I wasn't served, prove that she wasn't served, and if the court finds that there was nothing malicious in her in her not being served, then the court is likely to just tell her to answer the complaint. That's what happened in my case. The courts really, really want these cases to be tried out and don't want to just make a judgment, a default judgment. They don't like doing that shit. That could also go to a trial, to like hearings for damages. So if they don't have concrete stuff, then they have to kind of wishy-washy, you know, any kind of judgment. Then they would go in front of the judge. They could have a hearing and the judge would decide what happens. And in that case, she's probably kind of screwed. Yeah, she's got $35K at least in her GoFundMe, and she should have hired a lawyer. Like that's what the GoFundMe was for, wasn't it? So she could hire an attorney. And that $35K isn't a whole hell of a lot. Most attorneys are going to want, like $100K. It's an expensive undertaking. Yes, Rackets is available. So is the guy who maybe so is the guy who is working for both Denims and Caseytron, because that makes sense. Bad, dumb, silly move. Silly move. So we're going to move on to what Ethan is not drawing. And we all know what it is. It is Cyberfrog, and it is Rainbow the Brute. Well, he gave us a little update, an update during his pre-launch stream. It was the one where he was announcing everything and telling us all about when he's going to be fulfilling these books.
Sven did a great job at this. Just wonderful storytelling, really nice, simplistic lighting. And then I've got Jason Wright coming in and coloring this stuff. It looks fantastic when he's done with it. Sven is drawn. He did a little sketch of what he thinks his animated version of Cyberfrog. Like, this is Cyberfrog, the animated series, as done by Sven Stoffels. This red drawing here is a drawing that I put in the Comicsgate Kings room as a way of saying, hey, if any of you guys are going to be drawing Cyberfrog, these are his proportions. This is what he looks like. This is how to draw Cyberfrog. I don't want to see any weirdly shaped Cyberfrogs. So Sven did this shot, which I thought was really, really nice. Here's Heather Swain walking up behind her mom, who was peeling potatoes at the sink and holding back tears. Heather's asking if she's okay, and she does what moms do, which is not to show too much sad emotion. She laughs and jokes with Heather. There we go. Just beautiful artwork. Look at this. I mean, you take a simple page of storytelling, human interaction, and story tell it like you're Alfred Hitchcock. It's just amazing. So anyway, the point of this is that Sven Stoffels is fast, and so we're going to be able to get multiple issues of both of these series out per year, and that is the plan, just to start getting content out there, good comics, not terrible comics like Rippaverse, but actual good comics featuring these characters. And it is my opinion, and maybe my opinion is slanted somewhat, but it is my opinion. Cyberfrog is the best IP in this space. All the characters are great. Also turned in a new cover, getting the comic book. People go, why don't you talk about comics? Okay, I will. Here we go, talking about comics. This is, I got Jason Wright coloring this right now. This is one of the new covers that's going to be on Red Extermination. We're closing out Cyberfrog Red Extermination, and we're closing out Rainbow the Brute. Both of those books are going to be moving towards completion and fulfillment, so I'm going to close the campaigns down. First campaign we're closing down is Cyberfrog 3 Red Extermination. There are going to be 3 new covers on the campaign. One of them is going to be a 24-hour variant, and the other 2 are already listed on the campaign, but you can't buy them yet. They're listed there, but I haven't shown them. This is Heather Swain and Cyberfrog. Cyberfrog's ready. I told Andrea, I said, I want this, here's the tone that I want for this cover. I want this cover to basically be like Heather Swain saying, you done fucked up now, because Cyberfrog's back. Like that type of thing. So I want her to have this look on her face, like, get him. And then there's also a nice opportunity to show some Heather Swain booty. Heather Swain has good jeans. So I'll show you this when it's colored. Jason Wright has it now. As soon as it's colored up, I'll be able to show you the finished version of it. This cover is going to help close out Cyberfrog 3 along with another one and another one. And we're going to just kick some ass with Cyberfrog. That's the first thing. Rainbow the Brood is coming next. Rainbow the Brood closing out that campaign. There will be one new cover on the campaign to close it out, and then it's done. It's done. We're moving towards completion and fulfillment of both of these projects. Wow. The Cyberfrog prequel books are going to just continue to come out. Elephant, we're on page 34 of Elephant.
Page 34. Page 34. How long has that goddamn book been going and they're only on page 34 of Elephant?
I've also assigned those boys to get ready, and I gave them a quick plot outline for Elephant 2. Elephant versus Zombie Harambe. So, you know, Zombie Harambe versus Elephant. That is the sequel for Elephant. Trying to...
Zombie Harambe. What the fuck? What the fuck? What in his head said, I want to take my Dumbo, my crazy murders Dumbo elephant and put it in a world with Zombie Harambe? Does he have any original ideas at all?
Like, I've got certain projects I'm trying to get, like, the oldest ones, the ones that are the latest, finished and out of the way. So, like, Elephant and Fearsome are very important because I want to do sequels for both of those. But first and foremost is Cyberfrog 3. First and foremost is Rainbow the Brood. Cyberfrog 3 I want to get done first, okay? But Rainbow the Brood is going to follow shortly thereafter. And then, you know, in the meantime, I want to get the Cyberfrog Universe prequel series moving so that there's constantly stuff coming out. That's what we got to do. Anyway, let's get to John Malin here.
Ethan has absolutely no idea what the phrase first and foremost means. First and foremost, I want to get Red Extermination done. No, first and foremost, I'm going to do Rainbow the Brood. First and foremost, which fucking one? It's not Rainbow the Brood. We already know that. He already said that Rainbow the Brood is being put off until after he finishes Wrecked Planet. Or, sorry, Red Extermination. This latest abomination of a comic book. 5 fucking years for Rainbow the Brood. And you're going to have to wait until after Red Extermination, which launched 2 years later. So I looked today, since he launched the closeout. It's such a stupid fucking concept. Let's add new books, new covers to a campaign, people, that closed on August the 4th, 2023. This campaign has only made, what, $35,000? 36, 37? All right, we'll call it $40K since it went into demand. Crazier than that, he's done 2 streams pumping this shit. 2 streams. I took this screenshot earlier today. It is currently at $839,179 with 7,487 backers. So he's gained 7 backers after streaming for 3 hours. What a waste. Dude, why aren't you doing a second chance campaign, or is that coming later? Does the second chance campaign happen when you finish the book? And then you're going to add another 6 fucking covers? Only on the second chance campaign, they won't be included in the Blood Honey, whatever box it is this time around. How many times are we gonna watch this pattern happen? Right? And can we talk about this? What the fuck is this? This is the colored version of that. What happened to Kyle Ritter? Because that's not Kyle. I'm sorry, people. This is Jason Wright. This is the same guy that's doing the coloring for the quote manga by Sven Stoffels. What the fuck? When is he gonna learn to draw? Like really, really draw? What is that? What in the world did he do to her fucking hand? On the cover, these aren't interior pages that maybe he just doesn't want to fucking redo it. These are covers. You had the cover of the YA book and her legs all fucked up, and then the other cover, the girl's legs are all the wrong sizes, and like everything that could possibly be wrong anatomically. And look at this shit. It's a cover. It's the first thing you see of your book, bruh. One pant leg is shorter than the other, and that's not jeans. She wears jeans. And the goddamn spaghetti hair. The beautiful red, orange glow. Shit. It's awful. It's mud. It is muddy. Look at that arm. Just the whole fucking arm and the hand. I can't get past the hand. Everything about this is horrible. The logo doesn't stand out because of all that goddamn, the red filter that he sprayed all over the top of it. Yeah, the useless belt. Everything. And this does not, what did he say? He wanted it to be the portrayal of Heather going like, my man's gonna kick your ass. She's got her thigh in his crotch. She looks like a fucking stripper. She's nothing about that says my man, you're in for it now. He's gonna kick your ass. She does that from behind him. You do that from behind the dude, not from in front with your thigh all rubbing against whatever it is that Cyberfrog has between his legs. She's groping his chest and rubbing his crotch with her thigh. If he's the big baddie that everybody needs to be afraid of, she should be behind him. Because he's going to be saving her ass. He's protecting her. Yes, he probably does have a robo-chode. Probably does. This does not portray what he claimed it portrayed. And showing your wife your art and expecting them to give you any sort of critical commentary without getting a divorce? Are you fucking nuts? And then he shows this in the stream. Everybody remember the potato page? We had the 1 potato page, the 2 potato page, the 3, and now we have the new potato page. People, this is awful. Like, this is really fucking awful. What is up with this up angle on the mom right there through the middle? And this is mom portraying being sad yet hiding it. Where? How? How? And look how alike they look. I know it's mother and daughter, but dude, visually, you need some clues when you're reading shit and looking at stuff. Like there's rules about making people look that much alike. And you're not teaching them to Sven Stoffels. Yes, this is a YA book, but it's more written. The art, a lot of the art looks like it's geared towards something much younger than that. Like Ethan doesn't quite understand what YA is, I guess. But this makes no sense. None. Give me just a second as I catch up on all the stuff that I need to finish loading into this, because next we're just gonna, well, I have a couple of different things to say about a couple of different streams from the slums this weekend, and one of them, boy, one of them's probably gonna piss some people off, but fuck it. Somebody later on tonight will probably be e-fapping fucking Liam. It'll probably be Risey. You know, that seems to be his new job. Right? Actually, I'm not talking about Liam. I just wanted to play the fucking animation because I love it. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about Liam aside from the mention earlier that he is apparently fighting now with CG Church. They have betrayed him. They are the big betrayers of new CG, I guess. How dare they? Because Liam is a CG king. I don't know. I didn't watch any of it. I just go by video titles and what people tell me, because I can't watch it. No, the booty cover was not for the kids' book. The booty cover was for Cyberfrog 3 Red Extermination. Yeah. Let me hide that. So,
DG, starting shit again, I see. Hey, Chris, what's up, man? I'm not even like, I don't even try. I mean, but once it happens, I do enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie.
You've been happy recently.
I'm very happy. I got a lot of things planned, bro. And like, seriously, like, as far as like, everybody wants to throw the Hunting Alice thing around now all of a sudden after all this time.
All of a sudden, and after all this time, May 12, 2021 is when the crowdfund for Hunting Alice launched. I believe the date was about a year out. I don't know. I was unable to get to the old file that I had, my spreadsheet with all the due dates from the old campaigns, because Grift has removed perks from the campaign, or at least there is no longer a visible fulfillment date on it. He has not, well, yes, but May 12th, 2021. I have been popping in and out of Grift chats, giving him shit about Dean wanting his trading card for I don't know how goddamn long now. I gave up. Mostly because I don't give a shit if Dean gets his trading card.
It's not like we haven't ever talked about it 150,000 times on my channel, but it's like it's so close to being done. Like, I'm in the middle right now of scanning pages in
February of last year was the last time he updated the campaign. Nobody gives a fuck what you say on your channel. update your Indiegogo on a regular basis. Just fucking do it. It's not that hard. Not everybody watches your channel. You have people that bought your book that don't want to watch you sit in the dark for hours on end and be a stoner and wait for maybe 20 seconds of a book update. Yeah. As Testify has been DED for 3 years and 6 months, give or take, that means Hunting Alice is around 3 years and 7 or 8 months late. It was due in December of 2021. December of 2021. People are just bringing it up? Bruh. Just bringing it up.
Because somebody is going to help me make heads or tails of the tail end of the so-called script. And then we just got to bust those pages out once that's done. So that's going to be done. Doc's book is in the editing process over at the publisher. And
what does that mean? In the editing process at the publisher? The publisher edits his book? Is the publisher going, oh, you misspelled this? This grammar is poor. You may want to make a different choice here? Really? And this is a guy who's producing campaigns for people. Yeah.
I'm almost done with Billy Power Max's sign-up page, so we're going to start getting sign-ups for Last Days of the Bad Moon. What else? What else is going on that's good?
And you know what else, Grift? Fuck you for trying to blame Obby. After all this fucking time, due December 2021. After all this time, for you to now pretend that you can't make heads nor tails of the script that you have had. For how long now? Obby's off doing her own fucking thing now. She's given up. She walked away. Obby went and had a baby. Congratulations, girlfriend. She was smart. She abandoned all of this shit because you couldn't get your shit together to put out a fucking book, Grift. And the whole time, now you've got this, the hub. We're the hub. Where you sit in the goddamn dark, you talk to some people. The rest of the time, you're streaming with people who make such large contributions to our community, like Jay Dalla. Hi, Jay Dalla. I see you in the chat. You're doing shit that other people can be doing for themselves quite easily, and pretending like it makes you some sort of big shit in your little circle of friends, and it doesn't. It's being edited at the publisher? Aren't you the publisher? I thought you were the publisher. These are all under your umbrella, right? Your hub isn't any better than fucking Pops, I'm sorry. Fucking Pops, the dog kicker. Not much better. The hub. I'm going to have this new little space over here. We're going to do things different. Even though we're going to be doing the exact same shit we've been doing for the last 4 years. Wow, that's fucking innovative. And we're going to be all networking. And we're all going to be doing the same networking promotions on all of our streams, because we just got to make sure that all of our streams are exactly alike. And then we're going to go on CD Church and just park our asses and pretend like we're just like these old wise men of Comicsgate who have all the answers and have all the knowledge when you don't. That's all this shit is. It's just another yeah, we networking, bro. I know. Let's try something new and exciting. And actually finish your fucking book and send it to the people who bought it. You know, and I can hear it now. Oh, but there was the Vic King situation and we had to redo books and blah, blah, blah. Your book was due before anybody knew anything about Vic King. People should have already had it. And the whole, I need to redo the whole books because of Vic King was the dumbest. I said it at the time. It was such a stupid, dumb decision. Nobody gave a fuck. And those and people would have been even like, hey, it turns out it was drawn by this sex offender who liked little girls. It would have been even more fucking collectible. It'd have a name. It'd be different. It's all just nonsense. Griff doing the same thing he's always fucking done. Can we get something new? Can we get something excited? Can we? I don't know how. I don't know when. But one day we'll get somebody who can figure out a fucking promotional network and actually do content that is content, like real content. You know? Tell fucking stories. Do something. Sit around and look at shit for hours on end. Yeah, I'm always this dark. It's gotten worse the longer Comicsgate's gone on, though, man. The longer this goes on and the longer I watch none of these people do anything fresh and new, the crazier I think it kind of makes me. Honestly. I'm going to switch gears just a little bit here. And we have this. Jeremy Hales, Elephant Shoe LLC, that's his company. Martha George Risk, that's his girlfriend. Megan Fox and Matthew Lewis, aka That Umbrella Guy, are suing Michael Federigos and Leslie Federigos in Orange County, Florida. Yeah. That's the lady that was suing them. And she dropped the case. They decided, after she dropped it, to take her to court instead. Jeremy Hales filed his complaint a week before Megan and Matthew decided to join it. I don't know why they would. I mean, I know why they are. I just don't understand the thought process behind it. Like, lawsuits are expensive. You know? Any attorney that tells you got a slam fucking dunk, he's probably lying to you. Unless it's some sort of copyright law. Right? But yeah, Tug and Megan decided to join the lawsuit, and they are suing for malicious prosecution and abusive process against both Michael Federigos and Leslie Federigos. Michael is her husband. He's the owner of the law firm. And they have decided to waste their money on the lawsuit so that they have content. It spreads, man. It totally spreads. Hales is suing people left and right for content. And of course, Tug's the joiner of all joiners. Hey, man, it's working for him. Hey, super chats, memberships, more content. I can talk about the case while it's happening, like he thought he'd be doing if he was when he thought he might get sued by Amber Heard, or like Rackets used to talk about doing with his lawsuit with Monty until his lawyer finally put a stop to it. It was like, don't talk about this shit. You know, Tug and Megan Mugg, they're going to be making content about all this shit as it goes along, lying, or at least stretching the fucking truth and not giving you everything there is to get about it. I could read you the whole complaint, but that's basically what it comes down to. They say she filed this lawsuit. She never had any intention of prosecuting this lawsuit. And so by doing so, she violated the law and yada, yada, yada. I have no idea if she did or not. I know that when they file their response, they're gonna, they're kind of gonna be tied. They accepted service. Michael Ferradigos did. So they have, I think, another 2.5 weeks or so to file their answer to the complaint. I'll give you an update on it whenever that happens. Oh no, Larry, I'm not mad. This isn't mad. Well, hello, Spectre. How are you this evening? Oh, I just hit on a couple of things. Did you see how fucked Frogan is, Spectre? Did you see? Man, she's more fucked than Kiwi Farms and Racket said I was. It's so beautiful. It is so thrilling. But now we're going to move on back to the slums. Yeah, that little trip to the countryside to go visit Tug, it's over. Now we're going to talk about the Finn and Katydid. This was some amazing fucking shit. The absolute manipulation that Katie was trying to push here was fucking crazy. Yeah. Oh, well, that's exciting. You should DM me that. I'd like to take a look at it just to read it. Anyway, so here's Finn and Katie.
Welcome, Katydid.
Hey, do I sound all right?
You sound perfect. You sound loud.
She says this when she comes into, or an iteration of it, every time she comes onto a stream. Do I sound okay? She's immediately asking for some sort of approval. Right?
Oh, hold on.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine.
Well, let me turn it down because
No, you don't. You don't have.
She knows her sound is shit. She knows when she's on a phone she sounds like shit. She admits here that it turns itself up, so she knows she's too loud when she comes in, and does it and never makes the adjustment before she comes on stream, just so she can go through this every single time.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me turn myself down. It tends to do that.
No, it's good if you're on a blood sport. No, you just keep it there. It's cool.
Okay, is that better?
No.
I only have a couple of seconds. I really can't stay on long, but I want to give my wrench to Crazy Cat because
No.
Well, then I don't want it. Well, it's your channel. You do what you want, but it's not fair that last weekend Cat kept getting timed out because they didn't like what he was saying, but yet they could say all kinds of shit with me.
I wouldn't.
And I let it fly. That one day you did ask me to do it, but that's only because you asked me to do it. Other than that, I've never.
And I would fucking do it again. I'm just saying,
No.
like,
Yeah.
not saying I use. And this is all fucking weird. Like, I was like, oh, am I using you for fucking? No. And then people yelled at me for allowing you, but then you went to other streams and did it. So, you know, like, what the heck?
What other stream?
There's like 2 other streams that are like, they're all tracking you. Like, you can't have fun. You can't do anything.
Maybe CG Church because they were mentioning my children. No, it's because you told. That's why when you messaged me, I was like, "Wait a minute, Ben, you gave me the green light."
Well, no, I didn't know because Dean was calling
Yeah.
out, and I was calling him like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I was laughing at him, and I was like, "Ah, fuck." And then I went to you, and I was like, "Ah, fuck." I'm like, "What did I do?" And then people in the chat like, "What did you do, Finn?"
Well, I gotta hop off here, but because I'm about to make some lunch for the family, but I don't know.
Come in here for again?
It's
What do you care? No, Katie, we gotta talk because not right now, you know, but I don't know what you came in here for. To say something. What are you coming here to say? I don't know what you came in here for. What?
well, I came in here to tell you that if you don't want to give the wrench to Crazy Cat, you can take my wrench away.
Because what?
If you don't want to give Crazy Cat a wrench for protection, then I'll give my wrench
Cat
up.
doesn't have any entitlement to say. Crazy Cat talks crazy about everybody. Like, what are you talking about? Crazy Cat does not have any entitlement to say whatever Crazy Cat wants here. Like, I don't get it. Like, Crazy Cat, I don't even look at the chat. Crazy Cat can say whatever Crazy Cat wants. But if there's somebody in the chat that doesn't like what Crazy Cat says, that's probably because Crazy Cat says something fucked up. And Crazy Cat says a lot of shit that's fucked up. And I don't even look at the chat. I let them do what they want. What are you talking about? What do you want? Like, Crazy Cat is not a fucking person that matters to me as much as you would matter to me. No, what you're saying is that people are in your ear about me and you want to give up your wrench because you don't want anything to do with me.
Which is, it's total fucking Finn logic right there. Like, no, it's really because you just don't want anything to do with me. Which you knew that's what he would think, kind of, right? Like, that's the whole point of this. Just real quick, I came on the stream and, oh wait, I'm going to have to fuck with all of my settings. Oh, no, it's okay. You're fine, girl. Because that's what we all want to hear. That's like, no, you don't look fat in that dress. No, you're fine, girl. And then I want you to give Crazy Cat my wrench for protection. Huh? I mean, okay, first off, the whole idea that people need fucking wrenches for protection because some people, like Katydid, can't control their impulses to time out people that they don't like is sad. Just take the wrench from the person abusing it. It's not that fucking hard. But she is sweetly and nobly gonna fall on her wrench for Crazy Cat. Crazy Cat. And she really is so, this should have been a fucking DM. This should have been a goddamn DM. But she had to flex by coming onto this stream and doing it publicly. Right? Because if Finatra doesn't want to hurt Katie, he's going to do what Katie wants him to do because she fucking asked in public. She tried really hard. The one thing she didn't count on was Finn.
You're always welcome. Anytime you ever ask for the link, I give it to you.
So what are you fucking with me for?
I'm not fucking with you, Finatra. I'm not.
If I'm allowed on your stream, then why you acting like you ain't fucking, why you acting nervous around me?
I'm not acting nervous around you. What would make you think I'm acting nervous around you, Finn?
What the fuck is up with Crazy Cat? Fuck that guy on my stream.
Oh, if people are going to time him out for them
Well,
coming
don't
at
time
me,
Crazy Cat out. And don't fuck, I mean, like, we got
like I
all
don't
the
time
people.
them out
There's
unless
gonna be
you give me
fights.
permission. You know what I'm
do you
saying?
want from- Who?
I don't want anything from you. I'm just your kindness and your friendship. That's all I want, Finn.
She wants her crazy cat to have that fucking wrench, but she'll settle. She'll just settle for your kindness and
I'm not trying to
and your
pull a
attention.
strong arm on you.
Chris, I see you in the back. I'm not bringing you on, okay? That's no fun.
That the only reason Crazy Cat gets defensive is when they say unnecessary shit to me. It's okay,
Whichever-
Finn. It's
whichever
your
call me a
decision. I'm
pussy.
not forcing you to do anything, honey. If you don't want,
Crazy cats are attack dog. So yeah, you know, you got to protect her little attack dog. Crazy cat only gets crazy and says and calls people pedophiles when they say mean things about me. What the fuck is that? Yes, Glenn, I kindly gave you a wrench. I know, crazy. You know, we've only known each other for years. Now, don't abuse it, Glenn, because then I'll have to take it away.
to give it to him, that's fine. But if anybody's going to time him out, I'm going to override it. I'm not here to disrespect your channel. Like I said, you.
She went from give him a wrench, give Crazy Cat a wrench, to, well, I'm just going to go ahead and override it every time somebody else times them out. I'm going to run your fucking chat, Finn. I don't care what you say. I'm just telling you, this is what I'm going to do. She never asked. This is what I'm going to do.
Make that you're the one that has that power to give whoever gives, a wrench. But
No,
I'm
it's
just
not
saying.
that. Don't
Butter him
care
up.
about
It's your channel, Finn.
Every time it happens, it turns out really fucking stupid. Because I'm a stupid motherfucker. And
You're not
nothing is
stupid.
serious.
She thinks she's stroking him and making him feel better about himself, but she doesn't understand when Finn says, I'm a stupid motherfucker. That's like Finn at his most self-aware. It just is. He knows. Finn knows that he's not the brightest bulb on the tree.
Hey, Chris Stanley, if you're going to be really shitty to Finatra, then he has every reason not to bring you on here. Saying a bunch of stupid shit in the chat.
Well,
and it's like,
I don't want to hold
that,
that.
you're good, but I will say this, like,
I'm not bringing
Chris,
him on with you.
Well, I gotta hop off here because I'm getting ready to make lunch and all that stuff.
She continued to say this, by the way. She said that I gotta go because I have to go make lunch, and then stayed on the stream for about 45 minutes total.
But if any of you guys are gonna time Crazy Cat out and abuse your wrenches, I will override it.
Katie, you know what? I was feeling you. I understand what you're saying. I'll figure it out, and people. Let me handle that. All right.
You got it. Yeah, you're the one that runs this channel. You make the decisions, and whatever decision you make, Sinatra, please know that I will respect your decision and you. Oh, by the way, Chris, Finn loves Kate.
Oh, can I just say, Miracle Whip should be nowhere near a fucking sandwich. It does not belong. It just shouldn't. It shouldn't even be a thing.
Or any female that gives him attention. Are you jealous because no woman will give you attention because you're too much of a fucking spurg and a nut job?
No.
Maybe if you don't become such a fucking nut job and actually be like a gentleman like Finatra is with us and other women. He's actually very gentleman. He's very much of a gentleman.
Yeah.
And,
Katie,
Finn's a gentleman, people. Finn. We've watched Finn Mac in the most disgusting, degenerate ways on every woman that comes near his channel. Sheila, poor Allie, Oh my God, Allie, she was not ready for Finn at all. Who else? Rennie for a while. Like, if you showed up and you were a woman in his chat, yo, you were unsafe. Unsafe from Finn and TJ.
The fucking no, Katie, man, listen.
You're a ladies' man. You respect the ladies.
Do I respect? It's for my ego. It's just to make myself feel better because I know
It's just for his ego.
If women don't feel comfortable around men, listen, I want women to feel comfortable around me because then everybody. Because if women feel,
he totally spills all of it too. This is how Finatra thinks about women and having women around his streams. And Katydid just went through this. He respects women, and then she gets to listen to this.
comfortable around me, then everybody, then the men come. You know what I mean? Like, ladies' night, like. Ladies, it's a fuck. This pisses me off with fucking these guys who try to talk to them. No, it's a thing about security. It's a thing about if women aren't comfortable being around me, that has some security. More men come around, and it's a fucking party, and we all kind of. But no, it's not real life. This is internet. It's real life that we can hurt each other, and Katydid, like, it is real life what they do to you. It's not fucking internet shit. You know what I mean?
Is Chris still in the back?
No, you want to start something? No.
I'll give him 10 seconds of my time, and then I'm going to hop on your book. I just want to say that I appreciate the permission, and you know that
permission.
That if they try to time Crazy Cat out, that I can override that.
Cat. No, Crazy Cat needs to fucking realize.
Or anybody they time out that's unnecessary, then that
Crazy Cat could do some fucking little bit of adjusting. Crazy Cat is not a person that should be fucking exalted as a person of virtue and the arbiter of truth at all. Not one fucking bit. Crazy Cat deserves every single fucking beating that Crazy Cat gets. But at the same time, Katie knows that Crazy Cat is a very helpful person and she loves him because Crazy Cat does help her do her work over there. But Crazy Cat does not deserve any fucking treatment at all.
It's true that Comicsgate can't exist without controlling the chat. I don't watch Katie's streams live. I have no idea what happens in her chat. I have no idea what Crazy Cat does for Katydid, aside from attack people who say mean things about her. But did you see what she did right there towards the end? He's like, no, man, you're not doing that. You're not. No, I'm not giving him a wrench. Oh, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and untime him out because that's just mean. And he's like, no. Well, okay, Finn, thanks for permission. Just tried to totally steamroll him with that one. Streamroll him. Yeah, actually, streamrolled him. Yeah, it's your channel, but here's what I'm going to be doing. I give 0 fucks if you like it or not. I'm just going to make you think it was your idea and that you said it was okay. Because if I repeat it enough, and I say it often enough, and I confuse you with it enough, because we all know it's fucking Finn. He's already confused. Even when he's sober, he's confused. And that's what she's doing over there, man. And then knowing that Chris Stanley isn't going to be brought on the stream because Finn isn't going to put them on a stream together because he's actually being nice, right? I mean, Finn, you know, he's thinking, man, that'd be good fucking content, man. get them on a stream together. They can yell and then scream at each other. Now everybody's going to watch that shit. But he's trying to be nice to Katie. Because she came on to talk to him about something she could have done in a fucking DM. And Katie can't stay away from talking to Chris in the chat. Who's basically in the chat going, yeah, Finn, you're a pussy. Well, Chris, you should be nicer to Finn because, Finn runs his own channel and not me. But you really need to be nicer to him. Okay, Mom. All right. And this is where, then this is how that all takes off.
You know what I mean?
Is Chris still in the back?
No. You want to say something? No.
I'll give him 10 seconds of my time, and then I'm going to hop on your...
Yeah, I know. I
Chris
repeated
Stanley.
that part.
Hey, what's up, Finn? I'm just gonna say real quick. Okay, so what is your affiliation with Crazy Cat? Because he goes around to multiple chats and he talks about everybody being PDF files. Do you have any response to that, or why he might do that?
Crazy Cat.
Crazy Cat is his own man, and if he wants to say what he wants to other channels, I don't have any control.
So
The only control that I have, Chris, the only control that I have of Crazy Cat is in my own chat. I only have control in my own chat and what goes on in my... shut up.
Oh, shut up. It's Finn's stream, by the way. It's Finn's stream. The only control she has over Crazy Cat is in her chat, but she wants Crazy Cat to have a wrench so they can have control in Finn's. But she has no control over Crazy Cat.
What goes on in my own chat, that's the control that I have. If he goes out to other chats and does whatever, I have no control of that. He's a grown man. I'm not his mother. He can do what he wants. If he wants to say stuff in other chats, that's fine. I have no control over that. I'm not his wrangler. I don't tell him what to do or how to do it or anything. So, sorry. I only control what's in my own chat.
She's not the wrangler. She's not the mother. But she comes in, she had just come into Finn and was like, oh, I need to protect Crazy Cat. Give them my wrench. Right?
Period.
So you weren't just spending all this time talking and white knighting for Crazy Cat on Finn's channel.
Well, yeah, because he got timed out like crazy last Sunday because he was defending me.
2 weeks ago.
Because Finatra told me to, you dumbass.
No, he didn't. He didn't say Katie.
Yes, he did. He said, Katie, go ahead and nuke him. Go ahead, have some fun. And I said, sure, I will be more than happy to.
Okay, sure.
So, Crazy Cat is his own man. He does whatever he wants. I have no control of it, just like how people don't have control over you, spurging out like a little pussy.
That ain't on me. You're on the pussy. You're the one crying and whining. You got fucking trolled by fucking Frog Tony with a fucking fake account spouting fucking lies.
By the way, I will clarify that.
That's all you do, bitch. And then you did a fucking video like, oh, what was me? I can't believe anybody anymore.
Chris, if you shut the fuck up, I can address that if you would like. I'm sure people on the chat would like to hear me address that.
Stupid skank.
I'm sure. Ooh, I'm a skank, and you don't have a girlfriend, and you rub one off because you got nobody. So let's move on.
They dominate me more. Dominate me. Remember when you cried and you said, "Oh, I'm sick of being dominated." You cried.
I'm not going to have people tell me what to do and try to dominate what I'm not going to bend the knee.
Cord. All you needed was a power cord. $15 online.
Yeah, and you know what? It doesn't match to the computer, you dumbass. If you do research on it, it doesn't. The serial number doesn't match up to the computer. Oh, because you're going to be so upset and jealous because Comstate came out and helped me get a computer so I can continue promoting and helping people in this community. I'm actually doing more than you, Chris.
How about that fake wig? Oh, man. Damn, huh? Damn.
How about you bitching and whining about how these people got canceled, but yet you don't promote? You don't back books. If you feel like they got screwed over so bad, you would be out there supporting them, but you don't even do that.
Fuck you.
Yeah. You're not out there. You're not out there on every stream talking about all of these books and promoting them. Bitch, you ain't either. Look at you. You're on a Finatra stream in the morning talking about giving Crazy Cat a fucking wrench. Chris Stanley is a member of the chat. He's not a creator. He doesn't have his own channel. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, he does. I think he does some gaming shit. He doesn't have to be out there promoting anybody. This is the fucking slums, bitch. We do whatever the fuck we want. Sorry.
By the way, Throat Goat is not Tony. I had that private conversation with Tony afterwards. I made him show his Twitter and everything, and I looked through it. We looked through it together. People actually thought it was Niobe at first. So I'm here to say it. Throat Goat is not Tony.
Do we believe that? I made him show me his Twitter. And what? He unlinked the account first, maybe? What does showing you his Twitter prove? Absolutely nothing. If I'm not logged into that goddamn account, you're not going to see it. What did that mean? And you're just supposed to just take her word for it, you know? Just take her word for it.
You don't know
It's not Tony.
You fucking listen
Because
to
he sat and showed me.
you want to hear in your fucking ears, bitch. That's the problem with you.
See, Chris, you're spurting.
That's all you do. That's all
Chris
you
is
do, honey.
spurting.
You act like you knew
You're
all this shit.
spurting.
But you've been here for what, a year? Year and a half, maybe? Tops? How many comic
Almost 2 years.
How many books have you backed? How many books have you backed?
You want to know how many
No,
books I backed?
hold up. We're not
More
doing
than you.
fucking purity
That's for
stuff and
sure.
shit.
I have a huge, huge
she's
pile
curious
of
just
books
as
that
everybody
I
else,
backed and
man.
promoted.
You're doing
What are
what
you doing,
Pamboy-
Chris?
You do what Pamboy did to me in 2020.
I don't think she's actually backed that many books. She never gives even a rough number. I just have this stack. It's more than you. It's more than you, Chris Stanley, who's been around Comicsgate since the fucking beginning. I know you've been here for 6 fucking years, but I'm sure in the year that I've been sucking Comicsgate's cock for views and super chats that I've backed way more books than you. No. Logically, it doesn't even make any fucking sense. But she never says how many. She always just comes back with more than you.
Dude, this bitch is different, man.
This bitch ain't no different.
Anyway, I gotta get up here and make lunch for my family that Chris doesn't have because that's why he's such a miserable fuck. Because he doesn't have a family of his own, and he. Because I don't know, Chris is just spurging. He's been this is pent up rage that he's been having for a long time, and he's been wanting to spurg out on me. And I'm giving him the privilege of just spurging out. Let him say what he needs to say to make himself feel better.
Okay, so you didn't promote dog porn fanfic?
All right.
Yes or no?
Chris.
It's a simple question, Finn. Yes or no?
Saying is that no matter what she says, that
so she doesn't know how to
It's never going to be good enough. It's never going to be good enough. It's not going to stop. It's not going to. So why waste my time, breath, and energy explaining anything to you fucks?
My fucks.
You don't fucking care. No, you don't fucking care. Mention my husband again, and I will fucking it in your life. Don't you fucking play games with me.
Did y'all hear that? Here. I made it a little bit louder.
Mention my husband again, and I will fucking it in your life. Don't you fucking play games with me.
The thread at the end, well, actually, it's more like in the middle. There's more, but it gets very, very repetitive. The mention my husband one more time, or I will end your life. I don't think this woman has a temperament for the internet. You're right. This Scarlett, hello, darling. Yeah, she ain't gonna be ending shit. No, I mean we know that. But the audacity, everything she brings her kids into it herself to use them as a shield. She's the first one to actually sling personal insults at Chris Stanley on this stream. Goes out of her way when he's not even on the panel to call him a fucking pussy. But somehow, Chris is the bad guy. And she doesn't ever have to explain herself, because no matter how many times she explains herself, it's just never going to be good enough. Well, how about just once? Just once. You can refer people back to it. You could put it as a short on your channel, and then you can just drop the link every time, you know. If you say, well, I have already addressed that, is much different and is going to get you a much different response than, I don't answer to you. My response is always, I don't answer to you, but nobody's running around accusing me of indulging in underage demon dog fetish shit. I mean, there's plenty of time for it to happen. And they've tried. They've thrown everything at me they possibly can. But just once, Katie. Just say, I was into this shit, but I didn't really think about it that way even. That would be fine. And why is everybody, like, converging now? This is going to be, like, this weird little arc that's going to happen, and it's going to end in complete and total disaster. And it's this convergence of new CG and the slums, basically. You know, we're gonna be cross-promoting and playing nice shit, I guess, is what they're hoping for. Like Grift and Matt Barr, if we're nice and you know, hang out over there, maybe they'll check out our shit. I mean, Matt Barr's like, you know, buddy, well, not buddies, but like he and Katie is cool. And then you got this fuck the gnome, Chris Bacon, which is why Matt Barr's on the stream. This stream, I didn't clip it because this was some of the most ridiculous fucking shit. And I don't want to have to, I am kind enough to not want to have to subject any of you to this who have not already seen it. Chris Bacon, who admits to having contacted Matt Barr's work through Matt Barr's wife through a messaging app. I don't know if it was the one in LinkedIn. I don't know if it's Messenger. I do not know what app, but he did it, contacted Matt Barr's wife, which is so fucking far outside the bounds that Mindy Wheeler and I agree on it. Fuck, if Mindy Wheeler and I agree on something, you know, there's gotta be some kernel of fucking truth to that shit. And they have him on this stream, making him, no, they're asking Matt for the proof. Oh, you gotta show the receipts, Matt. Gotta show the receipts. Katydid, I'll believe you when I see the receipts, Matt. Show me the receipts. Ruby, we need the receipts. Why? Chris Bacon already admitted to doing it. You need receipts for what? And it was like this for 45 minutes, nearly an hour. And you know what? I think I managed to not show part of the most important part of the Katie thing. And gosh darn it. Hold on. I'm going to have to download it from damn. I gotta find it. I have to find it. Because it was just too fucking good. Now I have to find the damn picture, and I don't know which damn Discord it's in. How's that? So Katydid, after yelling at fucking Chris Stanley, vamooses for a bit, and I guess she's in the back. I'm going to save this image onto my desktop so I can show it all to you. I don't know if she's coming back or what, but what I do know is she does come back on the stream. She comes back on the stream to tell someone on the stream, yet another thing that could have been taken care of in DMs, that they will be receiving some book. It's not from her, it's from somebody else. She has no connection to it whatsoever, except I guess maybe she fucking promoted it. I don't know. But as we're waiting for Katie to come onto the stage, our boy Finn shared his DMs. And 16 minutes prior to her coming back onto the show, where Chris Stanley is on the panel, and she says nothing to absolutely no one except for the guy who's getting a book, she had DM'd Finn. You contribute to CG. Well, yeah, we get our blood sports show. We get to watch some sloppy drunk for a few hours, talk about nonsense, maybe play some music, play the same fucking videos over and over again, and maybe promoting a book. That, I guess, is contributing to CG. But it was such a blatant attempt at manipulation. I'm coming back on the stream. You matter to CG. Hi, Finn. Oh, I'm just going to talk to you, even though this could be a fucking DM. Seriously. Stay away from people who want to be on your stream when it's something that you can talk about in a fucking DM in under 2 minutes. It's good advice. Because a lot of these streams could just be fucking Discord voice chats. And that's all I have. Hopefully, the week coming up isn't as painfully hot as the week I had last. The same for all of you. Enjoy your evening. I hope to be back on Sunday. But if this week is anything like last week, I may have to just put it off till Monday. I just couldn't do it last night. I just couldn't. So good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me, and have a fabulous week.